his freaking first song that he did? He was doing all that Odd Future
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
He was doing a lot of funny stuff.
The one when he looked like a goblin or something on the video.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. That beat was fire too.
Yeah, but he did all that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then, he was doing his show. I forgot what it's called. He's doing a show like with his Odd Future people, whatever.
Oh, like a reunion tour or something?
No, like a show like on TV.
Oh, he has a show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. What does it come on?
I think it's like Loiter Squad or something. He did like a skit where he pretends to be like the housewives.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna see if I can
It's
find
new? Or it's a long time ago?
It was a while back.
Oh, yeah. I think it was on Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember it being on TV. I forgot what it was on.
All right. So, he's doing all this funny stuff. So this is one of the clips. And this is just an example. This is not even like he did all different stuff, though.
This bitch had the audacity to come to my birthday party with a birthday gift. What the is that supposed to mean, bitch?
Happy birthday, bitch!
So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift?
Happy birthday?
Bitch. Stay out my mother house, bitch.
Tweaking.
But yeah, like stuff like that. They used to do funny skits like that,
Yeah.
And the show was called Loiter Squad.
Yeah, I remember the show.
So I guess he was on Ridiculousness, and someone recognized him from it. He's, "Oh, you're so funny from that show Ridiculousness," and he didn't like that.
Ridiculousness?
Yeah, like with Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, he used to be on there sometime?
Well, he was on it one time, and someone recognized him from that, and he's like, "Why you don't? I just did a." He'll explain it in this clip. I'll just do that.
Walked in a restaurant and this guy stopped me and he said, "Oh, you're the guy from Ridiculousness." And I was like, "Yeah." He gave me that, "Man, hell yeah, you're so funny on there, man. That's it." And he walked off and I'm like, "Dude, I just wrote a whole string section and like no one knows me." Okay, cool. And then I deleted my Vine and deleted all my funny videos off my Instagram. And I said, I need to spend a year and a half not being funny, like not letting that be the forefront. Still be goofy with my friends, jokes, right? But because I liked making music so much and no one gave a It's not that they didn't like it. I didn't care about that. It's that when they saw me, they didn't see that at all. And that me up. And then I was like, all right, watch this. And then I wrote "See You Again."
But yeah. And he started winning Grammys and stuff like that because he got more serious in the music and made that the thing that people recognize him for instead of being funny on all his other stuff.
Yeah, I think that with Tyler Creator, that his personality is just as entertaining as his music.
Yeah.
So it's just like some people will notice him from other things other than just music, and that's not he's looking at it as a bad thing, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, that's just like we do a podcast and then I go do a radio show or something, and then somebody say, "Oh yeah, I remember you from the radio show," and they don't remember me from this.
Yeah.
And I've been doing this. It's like, okay, well, I mean, I do both.
He just wanted to see more as a they wouldn't recognize him. "Oh, you're Tyler the Creator. You make great music."
Yeah, he wants to be recognized more so for his music and not for what he does outside of music.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Sometimes people don't mind it.
Yeah, because he changed up.
Depends.
He basically changed up his style when he put out Flower Boy.
Yeah,
in 2017.
And see, I thought that was for other reasons, and it probably was, but
yeah, but that's when he kind of changed up his style, and that's where I actually started liking more of his stuff too at that time.
With that album,
yeah, because
I like more of his
I like his classic stuff too, but that's when I was like, all right, he's changing up and he's doing something on a whole different level than what he was doing already.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Does he? When is he? He hasn't. What's the last album he dropped?
Oh, last year.
Oh, so he has dropped recently?
It's called "Call Me If You Get Lost," the estate sale.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even know.
Yeah. I kind of pay attention to it. My brother-in-law really likes him a lot.
Oh, okay.
So he'll sometimes send it to me too. So I'll just listen to it either way.
Yeah.
I
I think he has a big fan base, so I think that you just have to be tapped in to his music to know.
I think it was just a random person that probably watches Ridiculousness all the time and saw him. And, oh, you're a really funny guy. And then, and then he's
because like, what was the description of this guy you talking about, bro? Like somebody that just watches that shit and only like
probably a white. It's probably a white dude.
Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I don't want to be stereotypical.
Well, I'm half white.
So you're qualified. So
he was probably a white guy that probably watches TV regularly and went on MTV and saw Ridiculousness and then probably watched a couple of episodes because it's like a Ridiculousness owns MTV now. Yeah. So he's probably watching it like a lot, and then he saw him on that one and thought it was funny for that one. Yeah. So he just caught him on the wrong day. Yeah.
That makes sense.
But it did motivate him to change up his music, change up everything, and be better. Like overall, like he's having a bigger fan base because of it. Because there were some people that didn't like his older stuff because he was just kind of a weird, that weird
which he's
style.
Still kind of weird, but
But he's like he had that weird style that people like. Some of the stuff he was talking about they didn't like.
Yeah, because even though his music is weird and stuff like that, he got bars. Like he's lyrical. Yeah, he's a lyrical guy.
Like one song I really liked, like an older track. I recently just pulled it back up. The song is called "She." It's Tyler, Creator, and Frank Ocean.
Yeah, I like that song. I was gonna play that too.
Yeah, play it.
Fire. Play VCR wheels.
Yeah, because I was saying for this track, the thing is it just called VCR?
It might be on here. It says VCR wheels, but
no, it just says VCR. Oh, okay. But for that track, it's kind of creepy sound. The music video, it's even more creepier. Like
the music video is, but it was about he was stalking a girl.
And so some people didn't like that back in the day. That's why a lot of people didn't.
But it's realistic because you got nerdy guys that really like it's a realistic story.
Yeah, it's a realistic story. But that's why some of his fans now wouldn't listen to that older stuff like that.
Yeah, he was fantasizing about this girl that he really liked and she don't like him. Yeah, pretty much. Everybody goes through that shit, man. That's actually one of my favorite songs by Tyler, the Creator. Yeah, now he was talking some crazy ass shit in there.
And the thing is, like, you couldn't play this around like say you're younger, you couldn't play it around your parents because they'll be like, "What the hell
is he saying?" Yeah, like he tripping.
Yeah,
because he really was tripping, but it goes hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, especially when he first came out. One of my friends, he's from California. He's the one that put me on to Tyler Creator. It's like, hey, he's popping out of California right now. And he shows me that track. I was like, whoa.
But he reminds me so much of Eminem.
Yeah. That's what
with the way what he raps about.
And it didn't shock me that much, but it did shock me about the music video when he ate the cockroach. Yeah. I was like, whoa. Yeah. I was like, that's a real cockroach? He's like, yeah, that's a real cockroach. I was like, oh man.
So I have to agree with Tyler, the Creator. With all that shit like that he's dropped, that dude must have not been tapped in for him to just know him from Ridiculousness, and that's it. Like
let me find a newer song, like the difference of him then to now. All right. What do I even have saved? I'll just go to Flower Boy, make it easier to find one. So this was like his hit track that he came out with, because Kelly usually talked about it. She's like, I was a new artist in the game, and Tyler Creator hit me up. It's like, I just want to work. I'm not worried about anything else. I just want to work. You have a great voice. And she enjoyed that, and that, now they're friends or whatever. So they did the song See You Again, and that's became like the big Grammys and all that stuff. What he was winning awards and stuff like that. Right. But you hear like the difference.
Major difference.
Yeah. And then I was gonna play one more track. It's Who That Boy. Like he still has that sound, but he changed up like some of the stuff he talks about. Yeah. It's Who That Boy featuring A$AP Rocky. So he still has some of that sound of his older stuff, but like just a different way of having
it was very raw and uncut in the beginning. Yeah, for sure.
I forgot the intro was that long.
Yeah.
I was waiting.
I was about to say, was it the instrumental?
Yeah. But yeah, it's good that he did it, but he still bring some of his older stuff back like that, kind of.
Well, I guess those kind of tie into each other. It's good to just listen to yourself. Like J. Cole listening to people and made him want to drop the diss track when he didn't want to do it in the first place. Tyler, the Creator, listening to Old Buddy, and it made him switch up, but for the good though. You know, sometimes it's cool to listen to people, and sometimes it ain't. Sometimes it's cool to just go with your own gut. You know what I mean? So,
like if it's a beneficial thing that they tell you, like, oh, you should do this, and you're like, you think about it, and you're like, that would actually help. Let me try it out. Yeah. And then if it doesn't work, then you're like, all right, let me go back to what I was doing.
But at the end of the day, it's just an opinion.
Yeah.
And how I learned to get over that type of shit is like, you gotta look at it like this. Like, when I got a whole bunch of bills, and ain't none of them people that's placing their opinion finna help me pay none of that shit. So at the end of the day, your opinion don't matter. It's just an opinion.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what it is.
So shit, at the end of the day, it don't matter.